I really enjoyed the seashore, the shoreline that comprised the last painting. I want to do another one. We're at the point now, to start with, where does the shore meet the water? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a speck that is 8 inches up. That's 1/3 of the way up the canvas. Here as well, here as well. Looking at it, I thought, no, it's too high, too much water. It's about the shoreline, not about the water. In this one, my plan, is to have more rocky structure and more interest down below, and maybe not quite as much background. We'll see how it goes. But, just to say, I think I mentioned this many videos ago already for me anyway. It's the first thing you do is decide on your division of space. So it starts with a line. Here's my line. We'll talk to you soon. So, all I can tell you right now is that I don't know. Rules of design don't really come into it. It's not something I think about. It's more intuition and an idea. For me, that's what every painting starts with, just an idea. Let's see what happens. So you're not showing foliage on these stumps. Maybe some of the background, or not these stumps, but these trunks. Just indicating some tree life on the top of this bank. maybe a hint of foliage there. Maybe something like that. And maybe not. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Okay. I'm very lightly rubbing this. I don't actually need any of this information to be this vivid on here. But that helps. The first stage of developing the idea. I think that's good for the moment. We'll talk to you very soon. So back to division of space. I've wiped out, to a degree, my charcoal lines. There's enough left there that I can see them. My division of space, as I said, there's where it started, the line. That was very important. Because we're talking about really the subject matter separating from the water, which will be, although it's technically the foreground, it's really just going to support the shore. Alright, so technically foreground, middle ground, distance, division of space, this line, anchoring the shore, this line, separating foreground from background, or middle ground from background. Then we take this slice of area and we start to divide the space into smaller and smaller bits. Just as I was doing here, you know, we take our major divisions of space, the gist of the painting, the flow, the whole dance of the painting, and we try to enhance it by breaking it into smaller bits, but that are also in harmony with the painting in general. So what I'm going to do now, and you can see I've already started with these two trunks, I'm going to modify very gently, and I'm going to pick and choose lines on here that I agree with, and make them darker, or move them over slightly, but refine everything on my sketch. And as I pick through those individual areas, each area of which I'll spend quite a bit of time thinking about. Maybe not as gestural a painter as some people are, but for something of this size, I do like to spend time thinking of it. And you know, I'll do it sort of stage by stage. First, I'll probably work up here. I'll probably modify this line here. I already know that I'm diving down too sharply here. I want to make a couple of changes. Anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, I've had a look at it, and I think what I'd like to do is bring this more in the direction of that, like the idea of this. I like this very specific curve of this trunk. I like the supportive and counterbalancing of this trunk. I like how this goes up. I like this one. Okay, and everything else I'm not sure of, so I'm going to stop now, and I have to think some more. Well, as you can see, I've culled the herd a little bit on top and moved a few of the trees around, deleted a few. You know, made decisions. Some lines I ignored or moved over, other lines I stuck with. And the same goes for my, my separation of, we're going to call this foreground, my separation of foreground and background. And I've begun also to pick between all my, chicken scratch, and selected certain lines to begin to outline my rock shapes. I just peck away at that slowly. It's fun. I really enjoy it. Sometimes I fail miserably. It's not so much fun. But all in all, I kind of like that. I think I'm going to just call it that for this video. We'll talk to you soon. Next time we meet, I will pretty much have my rocky structure in place, I think. Thanks for watching, guys.